Welcome aboard. After years cruising the North Pacific, we are embarking on a journey south to warmer waters. This is our story day by day as we explore Mexico's beautiful Baja coast. Come along and experience daily cruising life as we do.
Good morning. It's time to head off, so let's untie the lines and get going.
Let's do this. I'm excited to get back on the water.
Absolutely.
Enough parking lot business.
Rosie
here.
gets the master. She's the master on the headsets. I'm the remote. At least it doesn't say slave. All right. Cats are ready to go.
Cats are good.
Let's get the lines untied and we'll be on our way. All right, real quick. We're all untied. And often, we have spent a lot of time over the years helping new boaters with cruising. And one thing to learn, unless there's a ton of wind or something, when you don't have to panic when you untie the boat. You know, for the most part, boats don't tend to go anywhere like this. I see we're just drifting backwards slightly, but there's no huge rush. So I've got my camera set up. You can't see it though, so I can see my stern. Just do a little bit of right reverse only. So I don't do this the way these sport fishing boats, man, they just they whip out of here and spin around, and pretty cool. But they got huge power, so they operate a little, quite a bit differently. Most of these fish boats, I think the smaller powered ones are like twin 800 horsepower, and some of them have like twin 1200 horsepower turbos engines in them. So we're just slowly backing out of our slip. See you later, San Jose Del Cabo. Nice calm morning. Yeah, I got the cameras. Yeah. Yep. Don't forget when you come in the ship's log. 704. Yep. He just throttled up, Rose.
I see Blake's happy in your seat.
Yep. Right here.
Thanks. Scoot past you. has worked so
Okay, what's the Penga doing?
I don't know, but you're gonna...
He's talking to, they're just talking to each other.
Yeah, he's making room for you.
Yeah.
Looks like these guys are gonna visit.
They're buying bait.
Go figure.
The boat in front of us is stopped in the middle of the fairway leaving the marina because it looks like they're buying bait.
Oh, we can play. That's a lot. Yeah. Hola. Buenos días, gracias. We don't need any bait. I didn't know that was a thing. Well, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's what.
Can you pass me the mouse pad? Transaction completed.
So I'm going to apologize if you hear me occasionally coughing. I'm kind of fighting a little bit of a cold this morning or something. But it's not going to keep us from cruising. Putt's out of the marina here going 5.5 knots. To nothing but open ocean, huh?
And boats.
Still just in 15 feet of water.
There's a boat anchored out here. Jim's putting the poles out. For whatever reason, we don't feel like we're in cruise position until the poles are out. Waters look really good. Just been working with boat wakes a little bit, which is really all we see here. This ripple is boat wakes, yeah. There's San Jose Del Cabo. Have some serious bird poop on the poles going out there that we need to address one of these days.
On our way headed up the coast. Today's journey is just around the corner, about 4 hours. Hopefully uneventful.
Good morning. It's about 8 o'clock, 8:07. We're making some good time. We're let's see here, 6'9", 7'3", 7'1". So our speed's doing really well. The water's calm. It's the only lumpy thing on the water is all the boat wakes. Let me show you around a little bit. Whoops. There's Barkley. Let's go see what Jim's up to, because lo and behold, he's playing with his fishing line. So see if we can find anything back here. We saw some fins in the water and thought that looked promising. You doing okay?
Yeah, we gotta get a pole holder sometime though.
I know, a pole holder is high on the list, but wasn't high enough to work on it while we were gone briefly. So we'll get it next go around. What are you doing? Oh well. Any rate, on we go. Let's walk up this way. There's Barkley. Looks like nothing imminent. We'll head out here. It's off. It's beautiful. It's so nice out here to be so warm. Such a change of pace for us. So here we're up on the bow. Again, it's just a lot of boat wakes. But that's just about it. Lots of fishermen out here. Saw a whale a little bit earlier, but hopefully he'll make an appearance again. We have another frigate bird you guys told us about, what they were on our paravane poles. I believe, oh yes, we have a matching pair. There we go. Well, if we can't see the whales, we can see the birds.
Continuing to cruise along with just a very light swell. Getting ready to change course, so I thought I would leave the camera on and let you see what happens when the computer tells the boat to change course. It looks like it's 21 more seconds. In the meantime, we can look out the window. We've seen lots of whales and whale spouts at a distance. Oh, 7 seconds. And there we're going to switch waypoints. And the buzzing you hear is the electric hydraulic pump to the autopilot turning our course. This is a pretty good turn, about a 25-degree turn to port. And we'll continue on this course now for another hour and 15 minutes. But that's it with the two tied together. As long as you're watching out the window for any obstacles, no need to steer or anything like that. And we've turned and we're on our new course. Rosie's in the cockpit. Hey, Rosie. I think she's vacuuming. Yeah?
Hi.
Are we vacuuming? Yep, vacuuming. Doing regular old housework. Well, on this new heading, we are cruising at about 6 degrees course. So almost headed exactly due north. After 4,000 miles of south and southeast from Valdez, we've actually turned and are going north now. How cool is that? The anchorage we're going to, Los Frailes, I think is how you say it. Rosie does better at those names than I do. Is a little hook here that we'll anchor behind and hopefully have some fun time exploring over the next couple, 2 or 3 breezy days. Our friends Ryan and Melissa and Harrison that watch the cats for us in San Jose Del Cabo also left this morning on their sailboat for the same anchorage. So we'll see them later today. But they wanted to get there by noon, so they left San Jose Del Cabo, the marina there, at 4 a.m. We left at 7 a.m. with an 11:20 arrival planned now. So the difference between cruising on a sailboat and cruising on Sea Venture, even though we may seem really slow, generally quite a bit quicker than most sailboats will travel, especially when they're have to motor. And today I think would be for a sailboat all motoring, because what breeze there is going to be is all going to be right on the nose. So we'll just keep moving along. and relaxing and enjoying the ride today on this beautiful day. Well, we're pointed right at the anchorage 4.5 miles away behind that large headland. We can see a Nat Geo boat in there. We know Fern is in there, but we really can't see very well yet. But we can see the anchorage. We're getting closer.
Woohoo! Here's the approach to Los Frailes. This headland is going to provide a good bit of protection from the northerlies that are expected the next couple of days. There's a Nat Geo ship in front of it. Are our friends in the sailboat Fern. There's a lot of little boats, I think, with the Nat Geo ship there. Looks like a little bit of a fishing village, and then let me walk up a little bit more, and then we get into resorts. Whoa, sorry. And then we get into some resorts, what looks like resorts here, and like those 5 buildings over there. But it looks like a super long, beautiful beach. We'll circle our way around and then find a position to anchor. All right, I thought us raising a tender was a little tenuous.
Like we raised it high.
Yeah, look at them go. Looks like their anchor is up and they are heading out. So we will have the anchorage to ourselves for a while.
Well, since anchoring here in Los Frailes, we took a little nap. Rosie made a great lunch, and Blake jumped over the back. I had the back open here from fishing, and so he's just down on the swim step checking everything out. In a little while, I think we'll launch the tender and go to shore and see what we can find. Well, we're on the beach. Sea Venture's out there a ways. There's our friends Fern, the tender, and then way over we met some bikers who bicycled here from San Diego, left December 15th. They'd just been out snorkeling out here without wetsuits. They said it was pretty cold, but some other people were out there with wetsuits, and they said it was pretty spectacular. So if this wind settles up and we're not feeling too cold, maybe we'll give that a try in the next couple days, but no promises. And time to walk down the beach. There's a little encampment, village, something like that, not quite sure what. Go see what there is. On the beach, by, looks like a seasonal fish camp up here. Time to sit on the beach a little bit. And have a drink.
We just enjoyed a nice walk on the beach, and now we're just going to take a short break before we head back to the boat. We had a fun beach landing. Hopefully our beach exit will be a little more graceful.
It's not graceful. We're not graceful.
This tender's heavy.
Yeah.
A lot of things going on.
Yep. All right. Well, here we're getting close to sunset. The sun is on the hills. The beach where it looks like there's absolutely no surf that turned into a surf landing. Some people camping on the beach back over here. Then the village, the camp fish village, all through the Paravane poles. And then way back there, it's like a campground that looked like it was all American campers actually there. There's our friends on Fern, and then past them towards shore here, close to the beach, is the snorkeling area. We came across a couple here from Germany on the typical German vacation of 2 months. So Rosie really enjoyed that because it was someone she could speak German with for a little bit, and said the snorkeling there was pretty cool. So we might try to figure that out. It just feels really, I don't know why, after all these years, just magical to be at anchor and not at a dock and just relax. We've been doing nothing for the last 2 hours on the boat. Now I think we're going to open a bottle of wine. I think that's about the biggest thing tonight. There's some people with a beach fire going. All kinds of fun activity. But we'll be here a couple days, so we'll try to do a little bit of everything. A lot will depend on how windy it actually gets in here tomorrow. But we'll see. Otherwise, it's time for a great relaxing evening.